Man, I don't know. You ever get tired of something?
Yeah, all the time.
It's
Like
just
just life.
I know, man. I know. I got tired. I got tired of being married, and now I'm divorced. So that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, same.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Bells. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by the amazing, the wonderful, the light-centric Holly. What's up, Holly?
Hi.
So, Holly, this came up. This has been coming up quite often. You know what I mean? Like, I just did Nook Talk this past week with Pat, and he brought it up as one of the topics. But then today, I just happened to be on Facebook, and I saw it again, where people are just, how do I defeat burnout? I am burned out from this game. How do I defeat burnout? And I have a lot of ideas. Like, as you know, when Pat threw it at me, I was just like, huh. You know, your first knee-jerk reaction was like, what do you mean you're burned out? What are you, crazy?
Yeah.
Like, this game is amazing. But that's not necessarily what people are saying. They're not saying that the game is bad. They're just saying that, like, they're burned. They gotta figure something out. So, my question to you is, like, what are some things that you feel can be done to save people of burnout?
So, actually, I feel like it's a very relevant topic at the minute. Like, I'm seeing it more often than ever. But then I guess we are X amount of months in, and we all know that this game was meant to be a slow burn, but people have ranked up some crazy hours in it. So, I guess maybe the burnouts happened a bit sooner than what maybe Nintendo was expecting.
I think what anybody expected, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing, so I don't do a lot of I build very sparingly. I fish and catch bugs very sparingly. When I start to feel burnt out, what I tend to do is I do a little spring clean. So I'll go through my storage. I'll get rid of a bunch of stuff I don't need. I'll either give it away or turn it into an event or something, which can make me feel a bit more like, I don't know, it's just a spring clean. Like, I tend to do stuff like that. Sometimes I'll go to another area of my island and be like, okay, well, if I was to do this again, how would I do it? And I've like redone loads of areas, you know? And as well, like, also, I just want to say, if you feel burnt out, it is okay to take a break. Like, it's totally fine. Like, if you want to play something else, like, you know, then play something else. I mean, the community we're in are all, I mean, everyone's amazing. And I think we all need those breaks from any game, and especially Animal Crossing, because whilst it's not very taxing on the brain, it's also like, it is quite a social game, and it is very community driven, and it can be, you need time to unwind sometimes. So it's you know, there's a bunch of stuff really you can do. It's just what you want to do, really.
I think for me personally, it's a couple of things. And I feel like, number one, yes, if you feel like you need a break from the game, take a break. The only thing I would say is pop in, do your dailies. Your dailies should take you no more than 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Go in, just make sure you're on top of that stuff. Do your dailies, do what you got to do, then shut the game off and walk away for the day. Go play something else if that's what you're so choose to do. A couple of things that I would recommend is, I would say, jump into Splatoon 2. I think that's a fantastic game, and it's very welcoming to new people if you have the opportunity to play. It's kind of like a release, because you're shooting people and you're shooting the ground and doing, so it's kind of fun, and it's very Nintendo-esque.
Very different, isn't it? But it's still got that nice Nintendo polish.
Yes, that nice. Mario Kart is another one that I feel like everybody needs to jump into and play. And what I decided was, because like I've been going crazy with streams and stuff, and I actually said, you know what? I've been doing these Sunday morning streams. This week we're going to play Mario Kart 8. We're going to bring people in. We're going to do a tournament. We're going to set a tournament up. Everybody's welcome to play. In fact, whoever wins, we're going to give 1,000,000 bells to. And I feel like it's a good thing to kind of start off and try. To just kind of like, let's just break up the monotony a little bit.
Yeah,
you know, but
exactly that.
But I think the thing people need to do is, I really, and I do, it feels like we do this every single week, but I really believe in what I'm saying here. Sink into the community between either Pat's community or my community or your community, like the Discords. Get in there and get involved. Like, 2 weeks ago, I talked about this with Sean on A Cup of Joe on Nintendo, but 2 weeks ago, I jumped into, he texts me. He's like, oh my God, Bobby. He goes, what is going on right now? I'm like, what are you talking about? He sends me a screenshot of Discord, and there was about 10 people sitting in voice chat. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm like, Sean, I'm going in. I'm going to find out what's going on. I'm going to find out what's going on. I'm going to break this up. Right? Yeah. So I just go in. I'm like, hey, what's going on here? Yeah. And like, they're literally just all voice chatting and playing.
Oh, they were just talking.
They were just talking and playing Animal Crossing.
Perfect.
They're all just hanging out, and they all created these different things to do together. Like, they were doing a scavenger hunt,
so sweet.
And then they were doing a scavenger hunt, and then they went and they did, last week they did a murder mystery.
That's amazing.
I don't know how you do that.
How would you even do that?
Somebody wrote a whole script up and all this stuff, and the whole thing, it was like playing Clue. You had to try to figure out who the killer was.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What? This is the thing, like.
So that's what I'm saying.
Creativity, like.
Get involved.
You can host events, that you can go to events, you can put little things together. I mean, murder mystery. That sounds amazing.
Amazing.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah,
I don't even know where you'd start.
I have no idea, but there's other stuff you can do. Like, we talk about it before. Like, you can do watering parties, right? Just get with a bunch of people, jump on voice chat, and get to meet people. Get to hang out with people and have a good time. And you might make new friends. The thing is here's the problem. Most of the world has been cooped up and not interacting with people. This is a great way to meet some new people, and you're in the comfort of your own home. You're not going out someplace where it's dangerous. You're just hanging out and you're talking on voice. And the one thing that I can honestly say that's different with this as opposed to other games I've ever played, the Animal Crossing community tends to have a lot of mothers, women, daughters, sisters. Like, there's a lot of women that play the game.
Yeah.
And it's that nurturing, motherly feel to it. So when I get the opportunity to kind of talk with some of them, like, I realize, like, this is not like playing Call of Duty or Fortnite or any of that stuff. Like, it's a totally different, heartfelt, warming community. So
it is definitely I've met so many mums that play, so many older ladies and younger than me, and it's just sometimes, I know it's not easy. It is tough sometimes, but you just sometimes just take a leap of faith. Yeah. Because it's like, you might end up being on voice chat for hours and hours, and also, I'm pretty sure you've got it in your Discord, Bobby. I'm almost certain. I've got it in mine. Pat's got it in his. But there are channels where you can just chat about things other than Animal Crossing. Yeah. There's so in mine we've got a other games channel and entertainment and all sorts of things. But it's so if not one of our community in general, then another one might
just go find one. That's the thing. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not trying to say you have to join ours. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give examples of. This is why I love our community. There's other ones out there. My feeling is get away from Facebook. Yeah. And get away from
I agree.
And get away from the gigantic Discords.
Mass.
Get into the smaller, niche ones, the close-knit ones. Because, if you have... The one thing I'll say is, this is where I feel like the difference happens. Between yours, mine, Pat's.
Yeah.
The reason why those communities, I think, do so well is because we're still involved.
Yeah, we're so involved.
When you get into the ones that are really massive and the owners of the Discord aren't involved, that's where I think it gets awry and gets crazy. But because we're still there, it creates this dynamic. The craziest thing was I used to do this thing where we had about 30 people in the Discord. Every new person that joined, I would welcome them.
Yeah, that's what I do at the minute. I like there'll be like 5 or 6 people, and I'm like, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, and I would literally welcome. Now it's to the point where I don't even do it anymore because it's created this culture that somebody does it.
Yes,
somebody
exactly.
does it, and it's like
That's exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like now, I like, especially if I'm streaming and people join the Discord, like I don't have to worry about welcoming those people.
Yeah.
Although I will obviously like say, you know, I'll welcome them, but it's kind of like there are people that take care of it for me, and it's so nice because then I go on after streaming for 4 hours and I'm like, okay, and they like help out and they tell people where to go and what to do, and it's all just like we'll talk about this every single week, but get yourself in an amazing community, whether it's our community or not, but like the close-knit communities that this game has really formed or even strengthened, ones that already existed, is just like, it's nuts. And I don't know if I'd still be playing if I didn't have a community.
I would still be playing.
Sure.
I just don't know that I would have logged all the hours. The other thing I want to say is this, the one last final thing I want to say before we wrap up is the pandemic has skewed the numbers. I probably put 600 hours into New Leaf.
Yeah.
And that was literally just playing to fill the museum, to fish, to do what you got to do. This is different. We don't have anything to do. Plus, terraforming has changed the game.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because you'll spend hours terraforming. You'll spend hours putting paths down, all that stuff. It's a different animal. You know what I mean? So I think that it's just a matter of take your time, figure it out, and you'll get it to work.
Yeah.
You know, but don't feel like it's a bad thing to be burned out. Just work through it. If you need to go play something else for a little bit, go play something else for a little bit.
Like,
this game is out, and the truth of the matter is this game, you're going to get an update soon, and it's probably going to pull you right back in.
Exactly.
So just go enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just, you know, nothing too serious. It's just fun.
Just fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please slap the like button down below. Share it with all your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. You can follow me, Instagram, Twitter, @NintendoGurus. Check out everything that Holly is doing over on Twitter, @HollyCrossing with 2 eyes. That is all. Peace out, Preston.
Bye.